Crafting and
Bill.
if you see the title, y'all, if you see the title, I'm going to be making a wreath today. So go get some coffee, okay? Come on in the craft
Or
room,
tea for
or
those
or tea,
non-coffee types.
or whatever it is that you drink at 12 noon.
At
Go
12
ahead.
noon now.
Yes. So how are y'all doing today? I'm going to get my cup of coffee because I'm going to need it. Who's in the room, Bill?
I'll tell you in a second after I set up.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Hello, everyone. I'm still getting set up.
All right, so let's see who's here. Kathleen is here. Two Kathleens. Kathleen with a K and Kathleen German with a C. Crystal B. Queen is here. Y'all hear? Look, y'all hear my coffee? We're at the kitchen table, okay? Because there's no more room. There's no more room. There's no more room in my craft room to try to pull off a wreath. Who am I fooling, y'all? Okay, so we got kitchen crafting, y'all. So look at the colors that I have so far. I'll show you some of the stuff that I got from Dollar Tree. I'll show you some of the stuff that we got. Let me go ahead and plug up my phone.
Now I can see. So we have 34 people on. We have... Let's see, Kathleen Crawley, Beanie Freak, Kathleen German, Connie Teeter, Crystal Talbert, Crystal B. Queen. I'm just getting tongue-tied. Jill Pounds, Cindy W. Cindy says, I just made my coffee after helping Jim with hanging a gate.
Oh yeah, I think you do need coffee.
They had mint tea. Deborah Couture, Vicki Jensen, Rhonda Higgins, Pauline Hewitt, Linda Chapel, Amy Pardue. Amy says, is this a Thanksgiving wreath?
It may as well be, right?
Sheila Overstreet, I got my card. It was awesome.
Got it.
It was absolutely awesome.
Her and Joy made the
They sure did.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joy and Sheila. Margie Ryan, Patricia McNeil, Marbelle Molina from Argentina. Maribel
Molina from Argentina.
Maribel Molina.
Molina from Argentina.
Maribel's like, look, don't be messing up my name, okay? Cassie, Marlene Watts,
you better say
Show.
hi to Melanie's mom in case she's watching.
Sarah John. Hi, Melanie's mom. And Jimmy. Brenda Hightower. Shannon Dager. Melanie loved her globe thing.
It's an ornament thing.
Well, the ornament thing.
It's so sweet.
Mary Broad, Leanne Sheffield, Millie Reed.
That was so
Knitwear.
sweet. So y'all.
Shanta Langford Black. Donna Satterley.
Okay, it's telling me to check my charger connection,
Mary
y'all. So
Broad.
just hold on 1 minute. Let me just see. I got to make sure I stay charged up real good.
Bertha, Jasmine. Okay.
All right.
I'm going to stop saying people's names.
Yes, y'all.
Tracy has her coffee.
Look what we're doing, y'all. I'm excited for two reasons. I'm excited because I get to make a wreath live with y'all. But I'm also excited because guess what? It's just about here. Mindless Crafting with me. Fall Harvest Edition, Saturday, October 23rd at 1 o'clock p.m., y'all. It's almost here. Hopefully you all have your kits and everything and you're ready to go on Saturday. Fun. This is the second one that we've done. And I'm just super duper excited. I don't know about y'all. And if you don't have a kit, still come and join us and just join in on the conversation. Lots of positive. Lots of positive energy. Lots of positive energy. Okay. So we're ready. But today, I decided I need to make this wreath. Okay. I went and bought a bunch of stuff. And if you know anything about wreath making, you could end up buying so much stuff that you could actually make about 5 or 6 wreaths. I'm going to show you the stuff that I bought. I'm not using all of it, but I'm going to show you some of the stuff. So I'm definitely using this ribbon, this mesh right here. This is some mesh that I got from, and it's weatherproof. I got it from Hobby Lobby, and I think there was like a 40 or 50% discount. And I just felt like I needed to have that. Then I saw this. Y'all know how I love this check. I love this check, okay? This reminds me of that buffalo check. It's kind of a plaid, but it's a wired edge ribbon. So I thought I would get some of this too, because it all matches so lovely, doesn't it? Then I thought, you know what? I need a little bit of something like a nice, like really bright color to kind of mix things up a bit. And it may look awkward right now, but I think when we put it together, it's going to look good. So this also was from Hobby Lobby. The thing about Hobby Lobby is there's so much ribbon there. It's so much ribbon. It's a lot of ribbon. Okay, so yeah. Hobby Lobby will have you walking around just like in a daze because you don't know what to choose. I had to choose something.
You might have read this, but Vicky Jensen says it costs more than just buying one. Laugh out loud.
You know what? Unless you stick to some of the Dollar Tree items. But if you get the 40 or 50% off on the ribbon, if you get some of those sales, that drives the cost down. But you're right.
And I will say this. No matter what you try to buy, you're not going to buy what you're getting ready to make right now. I can promise you this.
Yeah, let's see what happens. So anyway, I started picking up stuff, y'all. I was at Hobby Lobby, started picking stuff up. Let me show y'all what I picked up. I also picked up some of these pumpkins. We may use them, we may not. We'll see. But I wanted to show y'all what I picked up. A couple of pumpkins, right? I had to have 5. Don't ask me why, okay? Those were Hobby Lobby also.
Why, Tracy?
I also had to have, these cuties right here. These actually came from Dollar Tree. Look how cute those are. Those will look nice in my wreath, right? Look at these. Look. I mean, you ever buy stuff in the
over here.
I really am, because there's so much stuff you could use, and you don't want to use everything. I did have some of the pipe cleaners, or for some of you fancy people, chenille stems. Chenille stems. So I got some of these, and then I was like, ooh, guess what? I want the brown too. Why? I know I don't need this many, but I still went and picked them up. This is what happens when Bill sends me to Hobby Lobby without him, okay?
You know what?
I was going to get everything at Hobby Lobby, and then I decided to go to Dollar Tree too. Why?
We were driving home yesterday, and we went to the trail and walked up a storm, so I was starving. And Tracy says, Bill, and I was just telling her how hungry I was and how much I could eat right now. And she says, can we just make a quick stop to Dollar Tree? I was like, no. She said, I got to get one thing. I said, good and well, you're not gonna. I said, tell you what, how about if I take your purse, I give you $1 and a dime. I'll stop then.
It really was one thing I was going to get from Dollar Tree.
Good and well. If you walk in that place. It was going to be one thing.
Because I was hungry too. So anyway, y'all.
Leanne Sheffield says, I'm excited about this wreath, never having done it, so I probably have to watch this over and over to get it right.
That's fine. Okay, so let me show you some of the other stuff that I got. And these are Dollar Tree, y'all. Look, you can mix and match some of the stuff, right? So you don't have to get everything. You can say, okay, I saw some ribbon that I like at Hobby Lobby, but but I'm gonna go get like some of the other stuff at Dollar Tree. Okay, so look at those colors, y'all. You see how that's gonna tie in with this? Look at that. So I don't know if I'm gonna use all of it though, but who knows? We'll see. Look at that. Isn't
Sunny
that
Creel says
pretty?
Saturday will be mindlessly funny.
It's gonna be funny. I know y'all are getting your stuff prepped and everything. For you totally organized people, y'all go ahead. I'm gonna just open mine and we're gonna just go for
Just
it.
wing it. Huh?
Okay, so let me show you what else I got for my wreath. Let's see. I found this too. I don't know if I'm gonna use this on here, but I found it at Dollar Tree. Okay, it was only $1.
Or did it find you?
I couldn't help it. Look, we'll see how it looks once I get my mesh. Once I get my mesh and my ribbon on, I'll be able to throw the other things in there. Okay. Then, so I got this at Hobby Lobby. I walk around Dollar Tree and I'm like, bam, look at this. Look at that, y'all. Look how the colors found each other.
Well, there you go.
Marge, look how the colors.
Monty Mav says, Tracy, you can never have too much, and the stuff you're wondering why you bought it, it will come in handy.
It'll come in handy. Okay, I'll stick with that one. Okay. Isn't that adorable? Hey, we'll see what happens. Hopefully I'll use it. We'll see. Let's see what else I got. I'm just showing y'all stuff I got. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this all in the wreath, but look at this. These were so adorable.
Margie says it's not red.
Look at that at Dollar Tree.
We wanted blue.
Look at that.
To keep you mindless.
Are those not adorable? And they're pretty heavy. These are at Dollar Tree, y'all.
Yeah, pretty heavy. You could hurt somebody with that.
Yeah, you can. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Oh, these I had never seen before at Dollar Tree. Look at these. Have y'all seen these
That's
before?
one of those kind of things you don't know if you'll use, but it may come in handy.
Is this not? I just said, let me just bring everything just to show y'all what I found in case you decide you want to make a wreath and you're not sure what center. This is what stumps you because there's so many cute things. Look at this.
So
Love lives here and home sweet home.
It has the white versus the brown. Is that
not the cutest?
They're flip-flop, the insides and the outsides.
Is that not the cutest though? Yes. The dilemma.
Margie says her Dollar Tree has nothing. They're fired, Margie.
And then I picked these up. I'm not using them for anything.
Except to make noise.
But hey, I thought I'd pick them up. The cat would love these, wouldn't she?
Yeah, don't be surprised if she comes and jumps up on the table.
The cat would love these, okay? So that's where I am, y'all. That's where I am.
Get it for real?
Of course, I couldn't get just one of the trucks. I had to have two. I had to have two.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so. Oh, boy.
So, what are you going to do first?
We're going to get our mesh done here. Don't rush my process, okay? So, here's what you're going to need. You're going to need some of the floral wire. Right? I think I got these at Dollar Tree. Yeah, I believe these came from Dollar Tree. I've had them in my craft room forever. You're going to need some wire cutters, possibly. We'll see. Yeah, you'll need these because I have to cut these a little bit shorter once I get them on the wreath.
Robert Cook says, I love that blue truck. And yes, you can never have too much crafting stuff.
And you'll need some scissors.
Vicky said one for the back door and one for the back. One for the front door and one for the back.
There you go. And I hang wreaths inside the house too.
Listen what Mary Brock said. She said 2 trucks, one for Margie and one for me.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get this party started, okay? So y'all gonna see everything, the bow, the whole bit, okay? So pull up a seat, get in a chair, turn on the TV or whatever you need to turn on.
It begins.
And then, oh, I forgot to tell you, this square wreath form, I've had this for a year. I didn't get just one. I got like two of them, okay?
So it's going to come in handy.
Like why? They've
after a year.
been sitting there for a year, but now that Melanie is organizing, things have come out of the craft room and I'm inspired. Okay? So we're going to start with this mesh here. I'm not sure how many we need to fill this up. This is the first time I've done the square wreath form. It is, let me show you the size on that. Let's see, 16 inches, okay? 16 inches. Just to give you a sense of the size. So once I put these on here, it's going to be huge. Okay, so I'm going to cut more of those down.
Bertha says...
The floral ribbon is 10 inches. Okay, so I'm going to be cutting these into 20 inches. I have a 10 by 10 cardboard here. This is how I cut my stuff because I can't find my rotary cutter. I'm sure as the craft room cleanup continues, they'll appear at some point, right? So all I'm doing, right, I think I have 2 rotary cutters. Actually, one of them was given to me by the Quilting Marine. Okay, so I am going, let me pull up my chair here right now.
All right.
And this is how I'm cutting it, right? So I'm not being super neat and perfect. I am going to just cut this 20 inches.
Measure over the board, each side.
Right.
Like
each
that.
side, yep. Just like that. That way I get a quick cut on those. And these stick together well. I'm doing about, we'll see how many I do. I went and got 2 of these because I was afraid. One of my fears about wreath making is that I'll run out of something, okay? So I'm cutting about 10 of these. Let's see how many I have so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Cindy Gross says Melanie is saying, use it or lose it. Cindy says, I inherited all my mom's quilting stuff. Several rotary cutters are in there.
Oh my goodness. I gotta find that rotary cutter because Mark gave it to me as a gift. Now I can't find it.
Bertha says, did you see what I posted in the group yesterday, the 12 by 12 card paper that said journaling cards?
I had not seen it. We were really busy yesterday, weren't we? We were everywhere. We're actually getting my mother's it's countdown to my mother's birthday celebration.
And we know we can say it on air because she doesn't watch these.
Right. My mother's surprise birthday, 87th birthday, is her birthday is October 31st, but we're leaving to go out of town next Thursday, y'all. So next Thursday, we'll see if we come on live next Thursday. We'll actually be on the road at that time.
Mom only goes on her computer to play solitary.
My mother has no idea
to listen to
to play solitaire.
Island music. Well, the Island radio station from Montserrat.
She listens to her gospel stations too.
From Montserrat.
Oh yes. From her island, yes.
But other than that, the computer means nothing.
Okay, babe, so here's what we're going to do with this. Let me cut one more because I want my wreath to be really full, like really just
bursting
with fullness.
So when you're doing this, you're not thinking just enough, are you?
I want my wreath to be nice. And hey, who knows? I might try to make another one, not on the live, but after. I think I have enough to make more than one wreath though.
Christine Bennett.
So I am not a professional wreath maker, but I do like making wreaths.
Really, if you wanted to.
I do like making wreaths, I do. And I hadn't made one in a while, so I might be a little bit rusty. Don't get the wreath police after me, y'all. Okay, so let's move this out the way so I can show y'all how we do this.
Susan Miranda says she's up in Maine with her new family. They have adopted me.
Oh.
Well, there you go.
Okay, so we're going to ruffle this. We're going to use what's called, I guess, the ruffle method. So all I'm doing is I'm going to just curl this, right? use my little clip, right? And then I'm going to curl this side, right? So you want to curl it one time, and then you just walk your hands up, right? You see that?
I like how you said
You
that.
see that?
Walk your hands up.
Walk your hands together,
Let
right?
your fingers do the walking.
That sounds like something, huh?
With the mesh ribbon.
That sounds like a
At the finger in the yellow pages. No,
Oh, that's right. That's
I
the
can
yellow
say
pages.
that without worrying about copy infringement because I don't think they make yellow pages anymore, do they?
Who knows? Now, look, y'all, you can do the wreath like this, which I think would be cool, right? So your wreath would hang from the door like this. That'll be the top. Or you can just do the regular square wreath, right?
Crystal says, where did the bells come from? Those are Dollar Tree. I think.
Those are Dollar Tree. Yep. Oh, let me twist this around here, y'all. So I'm going to just twist it, and then I'm going to put it on here just like this. All I'm doing is I'm twisting it around both of these, okay? Like the whole thing.
When you
just
get done,
twisting.
let's see the back side.
Yeah.
To see what it looks like.
Okay? I'm twisting right around here. See that? That's it.
So we let your fingers go. What would it look like? Okay.
You just have those like that. And don't worry, we'll hide those. We will
You
hide
have
them.
to cut them or no? Not really, huh?
You can, yeah. That's why I have my my cutter here. We just haven't gotten to that part yet. Okay, so you just roll this up like this, right? Give it a spin. So what y'all saying on here? I think this is
Cindy
doable.
Gross says they have a yellow pages up north. It's pathetic in size compared to the 1980s phone books. 1980s phone books, I saw shows where the gangsters, like the Goodfellas or somebody, they were using telephone books to torture people. They'd tie them up and beat them in the head with it. Now, if you hit someone with a telephone book ain't much bigger than this right here. So, there's much you can do.
Okay. Let's go ahead and tie that. And if you want to do, I've seen people do more than one of these. So you pinch it in the center and then just turn it, right? So we're going to do a couple of those.
So let your fingers do the walking, and then what? Crunch and pinch.
Okay, so we're going to roll it and hold it. And I know me, I'll get way ahead of myself where I'm like, let me roll it and just pinch.
I like that. Roll it and hold it, then pinch. See, those little things help people to remember what to do. Roll it and hold it, pinch.
And then you go to the other side, roll it. I think y'all can do this pretty easily.
They can roll it.
And
hold
imagine
it, pinch.
when y'all have a ton of these, right? Pinch it in the middle. And I don't mind that little thing twirling out like that. If it bothers you, could just tuck it in. Because mesh will grab to itself, you know?
Linda Huffman says she loves making wreaths.
They are fun, aren't they? I hadn't made one in a while.
No, Cindy Grove. Cindy says, do the younger generation know what a phone book is? No, they have no idea.
I think some of them know.
A lot of the younger generation, Cindy, they can't tell time on a normal clock because everything's digital and the phone talks to them. Seriously, they have no idea what the hands mean. Nothing. Hi, Rebecca White. Hey, hi there. Our thumbs downer was here, and thumbs down does.
Nice. They don't like
Have
rings.
a wonderful day. It must be wonderful to have so much time that you intentionally come to a channel.
Awesome.
So you can do this. God is good.
We'll be praying for our thumbs downer.
You so much time.
He said, this is Tracy and Bill's live. I got to go on there.
So I can do this.
So I can thumb them down.
Not realizing that I'm contributing to the algorithms.
The ribbon is beautiful, isn't it? It reminds me of like a what is it? It reminds you of, what's that paper called that I love so much?
Buffalo check?
No.
Houndstooth?
Mm-mm.
I don't know that. Those are only two.
It's card making paper that's like a brown. What y'all know what
Are
it's
you
called?
telling me out of all those papers you have up there, this must be
This.
hundreds.
Look at the ribbon though. It reminds me of that paper. Oh, who's that? Someone said happy Thursday from Queens, New York.
Well, there you go. That was Lisa Pinover.
Oh, you said her name right too.
Pinover.
And you can use this same thing. Just if you want to make a Christmas, get Christmas, you know? Phil, it's raining.
Ooh.
It's sunny and raining right now, y'all.
Crystal B. Queen said, thumbs down means blessings up.
There
I
you
declare
go.
that.
There you go.
We receive that, Crystal.
Yes, we do. Can't wait for Saturday, y'all. Bill and I have been walking, y'all. We've been good. We've been eating really good and healthy.
Since I like to eat a lot,
I feel better too.
I make massive salads now. And I get so filled up that I can't possibly eat junk food. How about that?
Well, there you go. Yeah, I'm really feeling it already. So we've been going walking every day, y'all.
Hi,
you know, not like fast walking, but just enough, you know, to get the heart rate up a little bit.
More than we've been doing. Linda says she's been walking too.
Awesome. So I've been taking pictures of the trail and posting them on my Facebook page for those of you that are Facebook friends with me.
You're right,
y'all
Deborah
would see
Couture. Deborah Couture says the thumbs downer must not be too unhappy since they're always here to make their mark.
I know, right? They're probably over at their house cracking up. They know they feel good when they get off our channel, right?
Exactly.
When they finish alive with us.
Thank you, Carmina. Carmina says both of us sound really well.
You know what? So what had happened was on the trail, y'all. Y'all. Did I tell him that I fell?
I don't think you did.
Y'all, I fell on the trail. And when I mean fell, I went down.
Like a sack of potatoes.
I went down. Ouch, y'all.
It was instant, like swoosh.
I went down. I don't know what was
I know what happened.
I was not trying to fall. And what happened was, you know, where like the pavement on our trail is like the cement pavement, right? And then there's like the dirt part.
And the asphalt is higher than the dirt road.
My foot just went off the edge where the pavement meets the dirt. And I fell like this way and hit that pavement. Okay?
It's like your foot was straddling the road and the ground, which put your foot in a 45-degree angle kind of.
Bill was like, it was the perfect fall.
It was. She broke it just wonderfully. She had her arm curled. She didn't reach down with her hand where she could break her wrist. I think it's because she was holding her cell phone, so her palm was up like she didn't want to break it. And she naturally went down and
my cell phone...
Her arm was like in a curve, and she curled and rolled right on her arm.
My cell phone actually fell out of my hand.
It was such a beautiful fall.
Tell my body that later on, okay? That's like the second time I fell. Because I fell the last year, was it? When I was cutting the lawn. Fell in the front yard, y'all.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. She fell while cutting the grass. Okay, you know you have those kind of lawnmowers where it has the bar, where as long as you're holding the bar,
it's a self-propelled. It's a self-propelled.
If you let the bar go, the lawnmower cuts off, right? So Tracy was cutting at an incline, and it was kind of too wet or something, and Tracy slipped, and she kept holding on to the lawnmower.
Like you were there. He acted like he was there.
I'm like, why is she holding on to the lawnmower?
Bill, you were not there.
I know.
No one came to rescue me.
But I heard about it, and I could just see it in my mind. I'm like, let the thing go, so the lawnmower cuts off.
I hit the ground so hard, and then I was like, I looked back, and there was like a big dent in the
I thought you were going to say your leg.
In the yard, right where I fell, because my butt hit the ground, and that was where the dent came from. Okay, I can laugh about it now. That was last year's fall, but I was not expecting to fall on the Silver Comet Trail. And guess what?
Carmine said, you need to purchase a walking stick.
Not a scratch at all. Not a scratch at all. When I say no broken skin, because I went down on my left side, no broken skin or anything. But I was feeling a little bit over the weekend. I was feeling some pain, like just, you know. So
Deborah Couture says you keep holding on because your brain shuts down. She broke her wrist when she did hers like that. She tried to catch herself.
Yeah, yeah, good thing I didn't like put my wrist down to break my fall. I actually fell more on my arm and shoulder kind of thing.
You were holding the phone. And the one thing you naturally did was I don't want to break my phone. Which is why your hand was upwards. Palm up like. Barbara Bubble, me too. Barbara says, I've noticed that the ground is a lot harder than it used to be.
And so here's what happened. Here's the lesson that came from that, y'all. You fall down, right? Are y'all ready to hear this? You fall down, but guess what? While you're down there, which is what I was doing, I was assessing the situation. I was seeing if anything was broken. And I was not broken. I may have fallen down for a moment, okay, life lesson. But I picked myself back up. Once I assessed the situation and said, I got to get back up because I got more trail, okay, to go. Okay, there's more journey to go on that trail. So when you fall down in life, you don't have to stay down there. You may feel a little bit broken, a little bit tattered, but guess what? You got to get back up.
But one thing that was interesting,
you got to get back
Tracy,
up, babe.
that you did. I reached down to help Tracy up, and I was reaching to pull her. I said, come on. She said, hold up. Wait, hold up. She said, oh my goodness, I feel something. She said, I'm going to feel pain.
On the way up.
If I get up.
Yep.
And she was thinking about the pain. Then she said, she made a conscious decision. I'm going to feel pain, but I'm going to go through the pain.
You better tell it.
That's what you did. You said, I'm going to go through this. I have to go through it because unless I go through it, I can't get up. And you braced yourself and you got up, went through the pain, kind of shook it off and just kept on going.
Yep. Exactly what we did.
Addie, I think we did get the cards. Addie Steiner.
We got a lot of cards. Melanie is actually going on through them right now.
She is.
We're going to probably have to do another pickup today, and I have to go and meet with the person.
I got you, Brenda.
In charge of the veterans. Yeah. So.
Okay, Brenda Hightower is asking like a double question. The question is, what size do you cut your mesh? Like what length? What's the actual size?
20 inches. 20 inches.
20 inches.
Yeah.
What she did, Brenda, she cut that cardboard piece out.
I probably need more.
10 inches by 10 inches.
Yeah. So this is what I did, right? And I'm going to just do it again because I think I need more, right? This is going to be a real condensed wreath. I don't want any of that wire to be showing through. Okay, so this is all I do. Wrap it around, right?
She placed it at the edge.
And then cut it.
So it'll be 10 inches each way.
Right, so 10 and 10, that's 20 inches. And to me, it's the perfect size.
I missed a lot of comments, so I do apologize. Sarah Johnson says, speak life, Tracy. We need to hear these words.
Yes, you may feel down for a moment, and you may be hurting for a little bit, right? You may be, but you got to keep moving. I noticed that when I kept moving, even over the next couple of days, because I said, ooh, when I wake up Saturday, I'm going to be hurting. And so I just kind of just still got up out of bed the next day. And I felt some pain, but I said, you know what? I got to keep moving.
And that movement was a conscious decision.
Yep. And just like in life, we got to keep moving. Assess the situation, right? You might not be able to control it at that moment. You know that you're going to feel some pain, but you keep going, okay? You
That's
get up.
Cindy W says that's what I did after the cow knocked me down and broke my ribs. Remember
Ouch.
that? She said, I
Yeah.
told Jim, wait. Then he helped me up. Well, didn't tell him I couldn't breathe. Oh my goodness. Crystal says the body heals itself. The hard part
Yes.
is getting the mind to
The
agree.
mind. I was
You're
like, ooh,
absolutely correct, Crystal.
I had to get up. I was like, Bill. Look, and we were right back on that trail. I took 2 days off to rest. Took some Epsom salt baths. Took some pain reliever to get ahead of the pain, right? So there's certain things you can do to prepare for when you're going through that pain. And then I got right back up and we got back on the trail.
And you know it's really interesting. Crystal kind of brought this to made me think about this. When she said the body heals, the hard part is getting the mind to agree. A lot of people think that we are the mind, but the mind is a tool that we use. And sometimes it makes you question, and if we're not the mind, and if we're not the body, then who are we? Well, whoever we are, we're going to use a greater strength and connect ourselves to that greater source. And we're going to literally force the mind to take control of the body and go beyond the pain. Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So now I am attaching these. And if I don't have enough, I'll cut out more, right? I'm putting these together. I don't want that mesh, the wreath form to show through. The mesh will stick to itself, right? And I'm just giving this a twist. I'm wrapping it around the whole thing. The whole thing, right? And I'm twisting it and pushing it so it'll be nice and tight. So you see how that's turning out already?
So how closely do you wrap them to one another? Once you're done,
I'm just making sure, as long as the frame is not showing through. Okay, so I won't know exactly. I'm pushing them up against each other.
Let's see the back once again. That wire frame.
Okay.
I just want to see.
All right, so I'm just pushing it. So all I'm doing is getting this on here for right now. Look how pretty that looks. Looks so pretty. Wow. Okay, so this is what the back looks like right now. Don't worry about that. I'm going to cut these off. Cut them down. Or I can just tuck them in so that they can stay under here. Yeah, you can just tuck them in. That way they don't scratch up your door or your wall.
Sarah Johnson says, girls, it's been a trying week, but it's going to be okay. I'm going to hang on until the victory comes.
Yes, you are. That's the big thing, is keeping the faith while you're going through it. Because it hurts so much. Because it hurts so much. But I said, this is a lesson. I said, I got to tell somebody how I fell down. But I got back up because someone needs to hear it.
And it's really interesting. Okay, the pain can be in degrees because Cindy Andrews and both Rebecca White are sharing different things that happened. Cindy said she fell down, busted a leg in 3 places, had to go to a rehab center. Rebecca White said she fell down. Her first thought was that she broke her back. But the bottom line is, here they are on this live.
Right. Wow. And my hip could have been hurt too, because the way, and my back, because of the way I fell down. But imagine my wrist. This is what I use. This is what I use to create, is my hand. So I could have easily just fell down on my,
oh my goodness,
right on the wrist. Up. Right.
You had to craft with your feet. You sure would have did it. Much as you love to craft.
Because they know, look, trying to keep us from getting together and crafting, right? So, yep, look what it's coming out. I've never done this kind of square thing. So I'm really enjoying this though.
Oh, here's
adding
something.
These on.
Here's something new.
So now I'm going this way now with with my mesh. Okay.
Linda Huffman says, okay, y'all, I am chatting with a new male friend. This is new for me.
Ooh.
Linda Huffman. Sometimes new is good sometimes. New can be very good.
Keep us posted.
Let us know.
Tell them you got a whole lot of sisters,
got
okay?
a whole lot of brothers and sisters in here who don't play, okay? That's true. Crystal says healing pain is necessary as well. Pain sometimes is the sign of healing.
Look at that, y'all. How pretty is that?
To make Korean
now,
says it looks so elegant.
I could already see that I'm going to need more of this. But look how easy that is. And I'm having fun. I'm just kind of talking to y'all and just adding them on here. Once you get on a roll, right? And these wreath forms, I mean, you could do the round one too. So these wreath forms are at Dollar Tree.
D. Egg says, I think I'm going to do this wreath with my mom. She'd love it probably more than me.
Oh, nice. That is a good idea. Right?
Deborah Couture says, I have a big ham in the oven and it's smelling so good.
Ham and wreath making.
5 minutes now, you're going to hear something at your door talking about.
So y'all don't forget, on Thursday, next week, Thursday, we'll be on the road traveling for my mother's celebration. Her 87th birthday celebration, okay? So I may come on briefly just to remind y'all that we're on the road traveling.
Biscuit!
But, yep.
Sonia Creel says you'll be mindlessly foot grafting. That's exactly what she'll be doing.
Instead of handcrafted by me. Foot crafted by me. But thank goodness. Thank goodness. God is good, okay? Not
Rebecca
a scratch.
Says,
You would think I would have broken skin as hard as I hit that pavement.
Rebecca White says you were saving your hands for crafting. Not your phone, after all. Bill, you would have had to step in. I'm like, please save your hands. I don't have to step in.
Bill, I think you can do this, though.
Fantastic. Bertha says her best friend's daughter called and said she wasn't doing good at all, but she called this morning. She's now responding. Thank you, Jesus. Exactly.
Oh, awesome. That's great news. Every time we can get together, y'all, it's a blessing, okay? Every time we can get together is a blessing. So I'm looking forward to Saturday, y'all. So I'm cutting more of these, y'all, just because I need more. So
Linda says her mom will be 85 Saturday.
Oh, nice. Happy birthday to your mom.
Cindy says her mom will be 92. Her mother.
Yeah, my mother, 87 years old on October 31st.
Margie says, where are you traveling to?
We're taking my mom to Hilton Head.
We're going to the Hilton.
Taking her to Hilton Head. We rented out a house there. And we're just going to have a good old time.
We're trying to figure out how we're going to do this because, okay, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, Tracy's sister, they live here too. So they're...
Well, they live nearby us, yeah.
Right. They live close. So we want to try to really trick my mother-in-law. So probably Yvonne and Mark will come over here and we'll put whatever in their car and get everything situated. Then we'll go pick up Tracy's mom and just hit the highway from there while Tracy texts Mark and let him know we just passed by so they can get on the road. Never telling my mother-in-law that they're trailing. Then there are other relatives coming from here and some coming from South Carolina. And another set, Tracy's other brothers coming from here too. So it's a lot of different people. So that
Chelsea will be there.
Right, Chelsea's coming from DC.
Traveling from Maryland, yep. And
And Ariel and my
look at that.
nephew will be coming from
They'll
here.
be traveling with us. Yes.
So she'll be thinking surprises that we're taking. Tracy and I are taking her with us.
Right. Like her.
When she gets there,
Yeah, it's gonna be something else.
Start seeing all of her kids. She has 5 offspring. When she sees all 5 of them show up, that's well, not all 5, but 4 of them, 4 of the 5 will show up. One is too far to come, but he'll be there in spirit. Terry Phillips says, "I'm just joining. Will this be recorded so I can see the beginning?" Yes, it will.
Or you could you could watch the rewatch. Yeah.
It's a live.
Watch the replay. Yeah.
She says it looks so good.
It's really turning out nice.
Yes, Jessica says, "Did you get my package?" We did.
Yes, we did.
Paula Kelly says, "I saw this Wreath form and couldn't figure out what to do with it. You have such great creative ideas."
Well, you know what? This wreath had been sitting, the wreath form had been sitting in my room for about a year now, okay? I was about to, what had happened was,
And you're like, that's like kids say. So what happened was, I used to tell my mother, grandmother, they didn't care. What had happened, they just be pointing to the swell. Don't worry about it. Walk with me as we tell this story.
It was lost in the room. That's what happened.
And while we walking, I was trying to tell the story. What would happen? And at the same time, I'd be thinking to myself, why are we walking towards that tree right there? You know what I'm saying? And my grandmother was notorious for getting a switch. And great grandmother, please. Wait, don't go, don't walk this way, grandma. That's the wrong way. Please.
Okay, y'all. So I'm making more. I just went through an entire roll of mesh. Okay, so I have another one on standby, and this is why I always buy extra, because I can never figure out exactly how much, because I've never done this kind of wreath form before. So let's see if we can just use the one and get that filled up. It looks like we may have to use part of the other one, so we'll see.
Brenda Hightower said, "Yes, get ahead of the pain." Donnie McClurkin, we all fall down,
right,
and we get up.
Mm-hmm.
You got that right, Brenda.
Okay. I'm really liking this this chenille stem. Really camouflages nicely in there.
Yes, Linda Huffman. Linda said, "Did we like the cups?" And she said, "We did." Awesome.
I need to be drinking out of one of them right now, don't I?
That's what we need to be doing. And May Karan says, "This is looking so pretty."
It's starting to look nice. Now I forgot. Look what I'm over here just talking, forgot to roll my thing up. Okay.
Hi, Mimi B.
Mimi B.
Brenda Hightower says you got the mesh from Hobby Lobby, right?
The mesh came from Hobby Lobby.
Okay.
And the ribbon too. These are the 2 ribbons right here. These are the ribbon. Yeah, these are the patterns I'm using for this. It was really hard to pick out those patterns. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, okay, what do I want this to be like? How do I want it to be? What should it look like? I mean, it was like all of these things. And then I was like, you know what? Just go with the colors you like. And I didn't want everything to be the same pattern or everything to match perfectly. But the way I put the wreath together, it should all come out. It'll come out fine. Well, you'll see. Okay.
Sonny Creel says, "Bill knows about them trees, y'all. And me too. Aunt Connie used to make you pick up your switch." Aunt Connie.
Yeah.
Girl. Hi, Glenda Sam from the Netherlands. It's okay, Bobby Thompson. You can be late.
Hey, Bobby. Yeah, and the store will be open while we're gone. I know many of you were wondering if, since we'll be how many days we got that place for? 6 days?
Yes.
Yeah, 6 days we'll be gone for y'all. So
Now,
The store will still
everybody's
be open, but we won't be back until that following Tuesday after Halloween. Tuesday, we travel back, and your stuff won't go out until Wednesday. So you can still order if you want from our Mindless Crafting store, but we're going to be celebrating with Mom. And we may end up going live. The Quilting Marine will be with us, and my
we probably
sister,
will go live.
and the
briefly.
girls will be with us. So it's gonna be fun.
Crystal B.
The
Queen.
place is huge, okay?
Crystal B. Queen says, I'm imagining some beautiful seashells in all of that beige ribbon.
Yes.
Beach theme wreath.
Oh, that's a nice idea. A beach-inspired wreath, right? Because this does look shell-like, right?
It does.
Yeah, it does.
You're right, Barbara Cook. Barbara Cook said that was pick your switch. That was what her mom used to say. And everybody who went through that part of the training of picking your own switch, we all knew we had better not pick a little one. Or they were going to go out there and pick a tree limb.
Yeah, we got to celebrate Mom. 87, that's a huge milestone, you know? Huge milestone. 87 years old. My mother has lived through some stuff.
Exactly.
Born 1934, okay?
I tell you what.
1934. My mother can tell some stories, boy,
She sure
about
can.
her life. I tell you, she has been through some stuff.
Tracy's mom tells stories like, you ever see Roots, the griots, the guys who would tell those stories about the history, the lineage, and everybody would sit around just quietly mesmerized, listening to every word. That's how Tracy's mom is.
She even talked about how she first learned as a girl to crochet, as a little girl,
Good
and
mother.
how it came to be. You know, her teacher, her first teacher, the person who taught her her name was Teacher Geraldine. And she was the person that taught my mother how to crochet. And to this day, my mother, 86 years later,
I remember your mother was telling a
still
story
crocheting.
the other day that I was so riveted.
Captivating, yeah.
She was talking about how they lived in like a one-room type situation.
Oh yeah, dirt
They had
floor.
to make their own pillows. She had to make her own pillows. She got some called croaker leaves or something, and filled it inside of a bag or something. Anyway,
My mother was
one.
My mother was born. My mother was born on the island of Montserrat, and so yeah, it's if you've never heard of Montserrat, it's close to Antigua, which you may have heard of. But Montserrat is a very small island, and so that's where my mother was born. Okay, let's see how many we have. I think we're gonna need a few more, so I'm gonna cut a few more of these. So I've gone into the second roll, y'all. So I'm glad I picked up a second roll, because as big as it looks, it wouldn't have been enough. It would not have been enough. So let me just let y'all know this is 10 inches by 10 yards. Okay. So, yeah.
Prayers out to Bobby Thompson. She says she's not feeling too good right now. She needs prayers. She says this shingles is nothing to play with.
Oh, I've known some people that have had shingles in their adult life. Woo. Yes, praying for you. And pray that you have relief. Okay. Let's do a couple more of these. Because I could always fit these in somewhere. I think the funnest part for me is going to be making the bow. Because y'all know I love to make bows. We got that one bow tutorial that has gone over 1 million views, y'all. And even though I did that bow tutorial years ago, people still talk about that bow tutorial. Still get a lot of messages. Okay. Just doing a couple more of these.
So you're on the roll now, huh?
Yes.
Crystal says, my neighbor Lady Magnolia, she's 96. She has a hand-stitched quilt mapping out the Underground Railroad. The way she tells that story, I have pics.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of people say, please post those pictures.
Oh my goodness.
Crystal says Bactine spray is great for shingles painting.
Y'all, I got my coffee over here, y'all.
It's probably cold by now. Want me to heat it up?
Why, certainly, darling.
That will be $2.50, okay? You still want to heat it?
Can I have your credit card? Since he's charging me
this one on the house.
$2.50. Thanks a lot, you know. This wreath is going to be, I just have a feeling that this wreath is going to be something else, okay? I'm already liking the way it looks, you know? It's one thing to have a picture in your mind, but it's another thing when you start to execute it, you know? You can plan it out, but once you actually see it.
Bonnie says, Nolan says, hello from Alabama. She has that reform. She knows how to make her wreath. Thanks for sharing.
Oh, nice. So you're just rolling up the edge here. For those of you who are just tuning in, clip it. Use your chip clip. Then, yeah, the potato chip. You should know about that. Well, not anymore.
What are you trying to say?
Bill, that's enough heat on my coffee, babe.
I eat my potato chips so fast, I don't really have time to get to the clip.
Bill, he likes his coffee scalding hot. I wonder sometimes how he drinks it. Because he has his stuff scalding.
I like my coffee so hot you get burned just looking at it. Can't pick up the cup. Is that hot enough for you?
Oh boy, that's too hot.
Here, I might have to pour it in something else.
We're in the kitchen, y'all, so all the kitchen sounds, you know, we're close to the fridge, the microwave, coffee maker. Melanie's across the way working in the garage. Look at that, y'all. This is so adorable. This 10-inch.
Let me make some coffee now.
This 10-inch mesh, though.
Make me some coffee.
I want my wreath to look full. I can't have a wreath that looks like it's just barely making it. Sorry, y'all, I can't see your I can't see your comments.
Sure you will. I saw some coffee in Kroger yesterday. Their claim to fame is they purport to be the strongest coffee in the world. I would never buy it because I don't like my coffee super, super, super strong. I do like it super hot though, but it's not super strong. Linda Hopper says it's time for tea and pumpkin munchins. It's time for Melody's Mama's Muffins. You got some more in there?
Yep.
That's what it's time for.
We've been just heating them up. That's
Coffee
like our little
and Melody's Mama's Muffin.
That's a little treat, right? And we got the recipe now too, babe.
I can't do recipe.
We got the recipe.
Tracy, where's
Not
that?
for us. for y'all, okay?
Tracy, where?
You know what?
I don't see it.
He's in the refrigerator, right?
I tell you what.
Asking me where.
For him now. I'm gonna do some
They're
peanut butter
in the
cookies.
bag, babe.
I can't find it. I gave up. The peanut butter cookies. They're disappearing. Would you like
Okay, y'all. So
Would you like a peanut
let me
butter
see what
cookie?
y'all are saying.
They're saying stuff
All right,
like
y'all. So let me go ahead and keep going with this, right?
Ashley Hammond says, "This is great. I just lost my father early this week and need a new project to
Oh,
help me with mourning."
Ashley, we're praying for you.
Yes, Ashley.
So sorry.
I can
Oh,
truly say
wow.
I
We are
understand.
praying for you.
Because I've lost everybody, mother, father, brother, whatever. So a project like that, it does help. It keeps
Whatever
you
it
going.
takes. Yes,
Yes,
Ashley.
whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. If this is what makes you creating something beautiful, right? Even in some awful situations, we can create beautiful things. Crafting is therapeutic. It's more than just crafting. It's a therapy thing. You know, it's a therapeutic thing about it, you know?
And here's the real thing, Ashley.
I'm going to move that over here so I can see.
Here's what's really interesting, Ashley. Once you finish this, it won't hit you right now. But as the years go by and you look at your creation, everything will be tied together. And the healing will also be tied together with that wreath as you look at it, as the years go by. I hope that makes sense to you, what I just said. Yeah.
Okay, y'all, I am getting ready now. This stuff really attaches to itself. That's the beauty of it, is that it will attach to itself, but that's okay. I love it. That's what makes it so wonderful, is that it starts to attach to itself. So sorry, y'all, if I'm up in the screen like that. Just have to get this over here and now start to get the other ones on here.
Cindy said she heard me start the microwave. Yes, I have to nuke my coffee.
And these aren't going anywhere. Once you get these on here and you push them together,
they're on for life.
It's very sturdy, okay? I even brought my glue gun. Not sure why, but I brought it. I brought everything from upstairs, so we have a craft house right now.
It is pretty sturdy, those pipe things. So for those of you that have kids and the kids say something to you like, "It came off." No, it didn't. You took it off. Okay? It did not come off.
Okay.
Norma Watson says the wreath is looking so nice.
It's really coming together, y'all.
I just think you're just at the first level.
Right, getting this on here, right?
Millie says, "Move your cup." She feels like you're getting ready to knock it over.
I think it's okay.
Millie.
It's okay. Kind of like crafting at the kitchen table. Kitchen table crafting, y'all. Okay. Oh, boy, I'm knocking stuff over here, y'all. There goes my ribbon. All right, let's... Linda Huffman said, "No cups without lids in the craft room." I know, but on the kitchen table,
Good.
it's a go ahead, okay?
Yeah.
Vicki Jensen said, "Do I remember the glitter incident?" Oh, y'all are too funny. Okay, I'm going to slip that one down there and slip another one right in here. Okay, because this little thing got in the way. So I'm going to come right over here. I want this to be really full. Move these over here, out of the way. Thanks, Linda. Everyone's saying sorry to Glenda.
Glenda and Ashley.
Yeah, that's why I'm so glad we could get on and just, just for a moment to kind of,
For a lot of people, a lot of channels, when they come on, it's only about the craft. For us, it's much deeper than that. The craft is just part of it.
Yeah, we like to chat and connect with y'all too. So it's hard to just
It's
craft without being able to connect with y'all,
Right, crafting is part of the experience of life.
But don't forget, we also have a prayer group too on Facebook, Mindless Crafting Prayer Group, for those of you that are in need of prayer.
Karen Reese says, I'm a spiller, so no drinks of any kind allowed in the craft room of mine. Karen, I'm coming to your house with a jug in each hand and wrapped around my back.
Oh, spiritual crafting. Exactly. Every time we get on here is a blessing, because a lot of times, there's a lot of people that didn't make it. So every time we can find things that's going wrong, but we can find so many things that's going right. And one of them is that I woke up this morning.
It's really interesting. There's been so many times Tracy said to me, Bill, let's go walk. Let's go walk. No, let's go walk. I don't feel like let's go walk. It's too hot. Let's go walk. It's too cold. And then we were talking to someone and they said something like, man, I wish I could walk.
Right.
And as I was listening, I'm thinking, let's go walk. It's one of those kind of things you take for granted. It's something you do so easily until you can't do it easily.
We take some of the things we take for granted, right? Okay, so I'm just pushing these up to see where I'm at here. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. Let me just take a peek myself from the front here. Let me stand up and look at this thing. Okay, looking good. Okay.
Hi, Yasmin.
Looking good. Okay, so let's do a couple more, right? So I still got enough left where I don't have to feel like, oh my goodness, I'm not gonna have enough. It's gonna be okay, right? And that's why I always try to get 2 rolls, especially if you got these big rolls. The Dollar Tree ones I think would take a lot more, and I think they're only 7 inches. I think the Dollar Tree ones are only like about 7 inches in height, right? So, but you can still use the Dollar Tree ones if that's, all you have. I've done wreaths with Dollar Tree stuff, and I love it. Just as elegant. But I may have to go back to Hobby Lobby to get some more of this mesh.
Yasmin Allen is keeping it simple, Tracy. She just says, I need prayer, please. Prayers, Yasmin. Karen Reed won't let me in her craft room with a jug.
I wouldn't either. Okay.
Karen, I'm coming in.
Even though you still come in the craft room.
I'm gonna be outside Karen.
Bill is notorious.
Let me in.
Bill is notorious, y'all. He's notorious for spills.
Karen's
okay?
like, no!
Coffee stains and stuff, just, I don't know what it is. He just...
Tracy, look at me, I'll be like,
stuff.
what?
Oh, my chenille stems. Did I run out? Okay. Did I? Oh, here. Okay, I thought I had these go into the other pack. I got more. Got more of these. You can never have enough of these. And I know I didn't need to buy any more of these, but guess what? I was afraid I wouldn't be able to find them. I felt like I would not be able to find them.
Well, Cindy, the face I just put the name of. If you go to Facebook, it's called the Mindless Crafting Prayer Group on Facebook.
I only got 2 rolls of this, y'all. Yes, I only got 2 rolls. But I think this will work. It'll be fine.
Brenda Hightower gonna make this, Tracy.
Oh,
Brenda Hightower was taking serious notes.
She's gonna make one.
She is not playing.
Yes, I got 2 rolls of this because, ooh. And look, if y'all got those coupons, it'll drive the price of the ribbon
Kathleen
and the mesh. It'll drive the price down. Okay.
Kathleen says 150 watching and 77 thumbs up. Please remember, it helps the channel to thumbs up.
There's 150 people watching me make a wreath.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Isn't that nice? Awesome.
Yeah, right, Norma. I was trying to help you, Tracy. Well, I was trying to inspire you with coffee-infused paper.
Don't help me that much. Don't help me that much, okay, darling?
Brenda, I hope I answered all your questions. If there any more, just type it in again if I missed something. Bobby Thompson, you ain't said nothing. Bobby said, my craft room is in extra stuff, in my extra bedroom. Bobby, our stuff is everywhere, the whole house, okay?
No, it's well, right now it's down here for right now at the table, at the kitchen table, because the lighting is pretty good down here too, isn't it? You can be coming up with all kinds of stuff. What had happened was my craft room.
What had happened was, I bet you used to tell some stories when you were a kid.
No,
Mama, what had happened was, I'm finna get this sweat. That's what had happened.
Hey. Yep. Okay, so I still got this much left. So let's see. This should fill up the rest of the wreath. We'll see what happens now. This should fill up the rest. But once you get the knack of this, it's basically, you know, you can kind of just sit, watch TV, listen to music, and just start doing this little scrunch up method here, okay? I don't know what else to call it, the scrunch up method.
That's a name.
Someone said they a serious hoarder. I saw someone's comment.
That's all of y'all talking about.
All of y'all.
Don't feel like you're alone in this thing. All y'all are hoarders. Please.
Hoarders Anonymous.
Come on. It's just me. I'm the only one in here.
The paper addiction, right? Paper makes us happy, but right now, mesh is making me happy right now, okay? Seeing all of this on the table is making me happy. Even the cat is up in her little bed, just sitting there, okay? Sitting in her bed, relaxing, which is very close by. She's. Someone said their daughter took them to Dollar Tree. That Dollar Tree, though, isn't it? Well, I don't know if it's going to be Dollar Tree for long. It seems like the prices are just creeping up on some of the things. Barbara Bubbler, you said I bought stuff to make a wreath a couple of years ago. Years ago, exactly. I have so much wreath material, and here I am going out and buying this stuff. Like, oh, I gotta go find some mesh, knowing that I got stuff upstairs, knowing that I already have some stuff. I could probably make about 20 wreaths with the amount of stuff that I have. But you gotta have that mesh. Is that just called mesh? They actually call it Polypro Mesh Ribbon, and it's waterproof. It says extended exposure to direct sunlight may cause fading and loss of shape. That's what it says. So I don't know where I'm going to hang this. Might be inside, might be on the front door. Roll it and scrunch it up. Roll and scrunch. Someone said, I can't read. How do I slow these down a little bit?
Oh, what you want? What tell me basically? What?
Someone said, I hear you, Tracy, but the comments are going away. I'm looking at the comments on this iPad.
Oh, Mimi B says, I hear you, Tracy, but you have to show us what we can buy now. Mimi B! Cindy Gross says, my husband said that the Five Below store needs to be called the Five Below-ish.
Does the Five Below store have stuff more than
I'm sure all of them do.
Over $5 then, huh?
One of the
we went in there one time, right?
Yeah, it had
some pretty cool stuff.
But quite a few of the comments that are starting to kind of emerge to the group right now, Tracy, is the fact that everyone's seeing the Dollar Tree, the rumors that they get ready to go up to $5.
Oh my goodness. The $5 tree? That's like Dollar General not being $1 ever, you know? But you can still get some cool deals in there too. Some dollar stuff.
Oh no. Sarah Johnson said the electricity went out at the new place and the internet is horrible. I'm hearing every other word. I will have to watch the replay after electricity comes back on. I gotta have me a good internet. I'm sorry.
Well, not like that last live we did. Oh boy.
No, but it wasn't because we didn't pay for the internet. Believe me.
No, I know that. I'm just saying
we have the best.
I didn't like the fact that it was glitchy like that on that particular day.
We have the fastest internet that we can possibly purchase that they will actually sell us.
Bobby Thompson says, I love Hobby Lobby. Yeah, Hobby Lobby will get you in some trouble, okay?
Alexa says, where is your dog? He's around somewhere. He's probably by Tracy's feet.
Not today. He's probably because of the kitchen floor might be too cold for him. I bet he's underneath the
if I go and get
other desk.
His thing and lay it down, he'd be there.
Yeah, he's probably sleeping. It's kind of cloudy and it was raining a minute ago.
Barbara says, I bought stuff to make a wreath a couple of years ago. Well, maybe it's time to make that wreath, okay?
Someone said it does the fastest internet work. No, and it's not the fastest either.
Carmina Romero says, my crafting room is a couch and a crafting cart and me. Amina, you sound like Asia Rutledge. Hi, Gloria Moss. Karen Reed said, is that just simply called mesh?
Oh, polypro mesh ribbon. This particular one, that's what they
I'm way
call it.
behind y'all, in case y'all wondering.
It's definitely a nice quality mesh, though. Okay, look what we got left, y'all. Look what we got left. All right, it's coming. It's beginning to look a lot like something.
You love that, don't you?
Okay.
Lion Under the Star says, my sunroom is my paper craft room. My second bedroom is my sewing room. I can live with that, but stuff is in the dining room, the hall closet, bedroom closet. It's Happy Meal time. That's what she says. Cindy Gross says, and does the fastest internet work? Cindy, were you there last week?
Oh, you must be reading the comments that I was reading already.
Just trust me. It didn't seem to help
It
much.
sure didn't seem to help last week.
I'm just not catching up.
Look what I got left, y'all. Right in there. I can't have a wreath that looks bare. I got to make sure that this looks good.
Tracy, Linda sounds like you right here. I'm going to read this. She says, y'all, my mouth hurts. I had a 2-day dental appointment and a root canal and crown. 12 needle sticks later, my mouth still hurts. I have a small mouth and they stretch it like they thought I was made of rubber. Tracy was complaining they opened her mouth like that.
Because your mouth stays open for so long for that root canal. Even though they put the thing in the, did I say Ruth?
Like,
I said root canal.
My God, you got a large mouth, Tracy.
Root canal. They put that little resting thing in your mouth too, but now it feels fine. I'm good to go.
They stretch your mouth like they thought they was trying to make that wreath, didn't they? That's pretty wide right there.
Look how large the wreath looks though now. So I'm gonna get one more of these in here. Just one more.
I think you're right, Crystal. Crystal says she thinks that the weather determines the quality of the internet signal, not how much we pay.
Yeah, weren't we supposed to have like what's that thing?
It's supposed 1.2
fiber optic something or whatever. Okay, y'all. Here's what we got. Let me move these out the way here.
I agree, Karen Reed.
So I can show y'all the whole bit here.
Karen says the root canal is worse. I'd rather have the pull. Just get it over with.
Look at that.
Unfortunately, if I do that, I only have one tooth left.
See that? That's funny. Look at that. It looks more round, doesn't it? To me. I'm trying to make sure it keeps the square shape, but that's okay if it looks a little bit round.
By the time you
So now you can actually, if you want, you can have it look like a diamond shape, right? When you hang it, or you can just have it as the square shape.
Now, believe it or not, a lot of people would stop right there.
We can't stop right here.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get some ribbons, okay? Let's get some ribbon together here.
I'm dying to see what you're going to do.
Me too. Me too. I dropped some of my ribbon on the floor, so let me go get that.
The cat is asleep with his feet hanging outside. We have a tower thing, right? And there's a circle thing that's suspended in space. And the cat sleeps in that with its feet hanging out over the edges. A lot over the edges, not a little bit.
She's so adorable in her little cat tower, which is not little. Okay, I'm just kind of taking a look at this to see what it looks like, right?
Jill Powell says, Tracy, do you have any suggestions what I can do with a pumpkin wreath form?
Look up you know, I think I saw some pumpkin wreath forms at ours. Covered in ribbon, maybe the pumpkin wreath form. I saw a couple of people do some pretty fancy things with that wreath form on YouTube. There's a couple of YouTube tutorials. I saw it, but I just have no idea what I would do with it, so I never got it. I did see it at Dollar Tree.
Mimi B says, do you still have your tree up?
Yes, it is. It's still up. Still got to transition it, y'all. Got all the stuff for it, but still have to transition it.
Ethel Warren.
Okay, so let me go ahead and.
She says, I was thinking the same thing. You could literally stop with it at this point. It's so pretty.
Oh. This right here, though, y'all. This was tough because they had it in red. They had it in like an orange. They had so many different colors, and I was like, ooh, which one? Too many choices. Too many choices, y'all. So let's go ahead and get our bows together. Okay, so these I'm going to measure out. Let me use my... Okay, so I'm going to do a couple of these bows. I'm going to see how much I want to measure this out. Let's see. I got to see how much I want to measure these out, y'all. 6 inches there, right? See how much I want this to be, right? I got to see how big I want my loops to be, because I might not want it to be that big of a loop to go on there. Although that one, it's a pretty big wreath, so you just have to see how much you want to make your loops.
Need to reach back over here?
Maybe about 6 inches here. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and cut this down.
You love those scissors, don't you?
Let's see. Yeah, almost just shy of, we're going to do these about 24 inches. So let's go ahead and do a couple of these. Yeah, we'll do about 24 inches, right? Just about there.
Sarah Johnson says, I told my husband that our next house will be centered around the craft room. Sarah, too late. It already is. Okay?
Bill trying to be funny, okay?
The woman rules, okay?
I'm glad you finally
tell
learned
Matthew
that.
to just go ahead and get his chair, and whatever he can fit in one corner of the house, that's his area, okay? The rest belongs to you.
Okay, we're going to dovetail these, y'all, okay? These Tula Pink scissors, though. Y'all, these Tula Pink scissors are something else.
Kathleen German says, I'm loving the wreath.
I'm glad you're loving it. I'm having fun spending time with y'all today.
Jill Pounds. You know what, Jill? I have to do one more thing, but this is how it works. Okay, Jill Pounds says, Bill, can you explain the email that talks about getting exclusive offers by phone? I'm very interested. Well, I think I have to put one more thing in that I forgot to put in. I'm going to do that after this live, as a matter of fact. But so probably by this evening, it'll be ready to go completely. But basically we're trying to get the phone campaign, not I want to say campaign, but the phone messaging system set up.
Right, so we can communicate with y'all
Because we're
some
finding,
special deals.
yeah, and we're finding more people have phones and they're communicating
Right.
and watching stuff with phones than they do with computers and laptops and emails and stuff like that. So we're trying to make it easier. Uh, so basically, once I set this campaign, once I set it up on the very first coupon, the very first thing when you sign up, I'm going to have a 20% off on the next purchase after you sign up by phone. So that's how that's going to work. I'm going to definitely have that completely set up after this live, matter of fact.
Okay, so I'm just doing 4 of these for right now, and then we're going to come with this. Oops. I got to be careful with these scissors. These are some crazy sharp scissors, okay?
Sarah Johnson says, right, Matthew already knows, okay? Exactly.
Huh? Oh, about the
right there, the
craft room is going to be.
right. This your chair. So what you don't know, Sarah, is that once Matthew pulls up his chair to his corner, he's going to get 2 Doberman pinchers and train him to anything that comes within 2 feet of his area.
I'm doing these at 18 inches, y'all. Okay.
Norma says that's absolutely correct. She says she goes days sometimes without checking her email. But we always have our phone.
Yeah, we're noticing that a lot of people are missing out on some of the deals. And we get to communicate with y'all super fast. So it's a learning curve, y'all. So bear with us.
And the way it works also, well, I have to finish setting. I thought I had it completely done, but I just noticed this morning. But okay. I'll let you know once I get that absolutely finished.
That's going to be, it's coming along, y'all. So I can cut all of these because these scissors are like excellent. So I can cut all of these together.
Tracy, we have 167 people here.
Nice. Isn't this color though, y'all? This color is just.
Jill Pound says growth is exciting for this channel.
Oh.
We're looking forward to this holiday season. We expect to really, really grow a lot between now and the end of the year. And that's really exciting for us.
It is exciting. We want to reach more people and, just have a nice, big, crafty family,
It's almost like we always talk about, it's almost like a calling in a way.
It is, for sure.
It really is.
Okay, y'all, so let me show you what I'm getting ready to do with these.
Yes, what are you going to do?
Okay, so I'm going to pinch these together. I'm going to take this one. I thought this would be cute with this, right? Right? I'm going to add them into our wreath. Now, this one is a wired ribbon. Very, it's not as thick as the other ribbon. Okay, but let's go in and put the
You're right, Geo Pounds. Geo Pounds says it's your crafting ministry.
Oh, we get that a lot, y'all. We get that a lot. A lot of people saying how they enjoy the channel and how they love what we do, and that means a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our wreath back over here because I want to show y'all how we're going to do this, okay? So once I have this on here, oops, okay. So I'm going to find different areas. You have to decide now if I want this to be like this, or I want it to be this way. I kind of tend to like it like this way,
Like a square?
No, more like a
Like a triangle?
yeah, like a square basically.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it in a square. Now this is my first time doing this sort of wreath, y'all, so bear with me. So I'm gonna take this, and already look at this, y'all. Probably have to burn the edges of that, huh?
Linda Huffman says, I am learning to make bowls. I had to get a bow dabber. Thanks, Tracy. I need the bowl tutorial. Linda, if you watch Tracy's bowl tutorial, I hate to say maybe I'm being partial to this, but what she does in the ease of instruction, etc., you're not gonna ever touch that bowl dabber again. Believe me when I tell you this.
She can. Yeah, I have a bow dabber too. I don't use it, but because I'm more of a hands-on person. But a bow dabber, if that, if that's what works for you, use it. So now I'm not going to push this all the way in here, y'all. I'm not going to push it all the way down because I still want my ribbon to kind of lay on the top. So that's the key. Do not pull it all the way through so that it's too tight. But you still want that color in there.
Trace, there's 173 people here.
Nice. Okay, so let's now go ahead and kind of fluff this out a little bit, right? Fluff it out. And that just starts the beginning of one of these, okay? And so I'm strategically going to place them. So just let me go ahead and put the other ones together.
All right. Cindy Gross says, I have a YouTuber that sends me a text with his newest video or live and includes the link to his video, and I love it.
Yeah, because people are not on their computers as much as they used to be.
Right. And the phone helps you to decide if you even want to be on the computer.
So now if you want to do more than one ribbon together, you can just take these and just do them like this. I'm not going to do it with this one yet. On the larger ribbon, I will do that. So I'm going to have a really big ribbon, but I want one in each corner of my square for right now. So this is super easy to do. All right. Doesn't take much thought to do this, right?
Oh, thank you, Norma Watson.
I'm going to turn that like that.
Norma Watson says she's going to invite some people to join.
Oh, nice. Yeah, invite your friends. You know what? It's a positive place to be. It makes us feel good when we can gather together and we don't feel so disconnected. That's the other thing, right? Okay, so y'all still hanging with me on this wreath, right?
Jill Pound says, I will keep this wreath up all year long.
Oh, you know what? You could do that, right? You could change out the sign if you want to.
Brenda's been a long time, Tracy. Brenda Hightower, she says, learn to make bowls from Tracy. I watched her from the time of making baskets to now.
I think this is one of my favorite things to do. I hadn't done one in a long time. Like making the bows and stuff. And I learned just watching other videos and learning techniques and then just kind of making it your own.
Brenda, we want to hear something funny. Tracy and I, we were somewhere representing our other channel, the Little Storybug. We had to read books or do something, but one of the ladies was doing something with a gift basket, and Tracy said something. Oh, for your gift baskets, you could do. And the lady said,
"No, I didn't even say that. I just said I love your gift baskets." And she said,
"Oh, I learned from gift basket. It's almost like she's like."
She said, "I learned from gift basket appeal."
There's nothing
not
you can
knowing
tell me,
that,
woman. I learned from gift basket appeal. Okay.
She had her table set up, and she was
like, "Oh, you did."
Well, I would never try to tell somebody about their basket. I just said to her that I love her baskets, and she's told me where she learned.
Did you ever tell her that that's who you were at the time?
Yeah, I did. I sure did.
What did she say? I forgot.
I can't even remember, babe. That was a minute ago. I remember that. I remember that. Okay. See, just to add a little bit of color in there, y'all. Just a little bit of color.
Judy R, that's pretty interesting. Judy R says, I love the stories of the older generation. You should have your mom on and have her tell some stories. That's what I miss about my mom. My mom was born in 1919. And sometime soon, when we come back,
I was telling Mom if she would like to.
we're going to come over and
yeah,
right.
her internet is really bad because I would love for her to show some of her stuff, and she would love to show some of her stuff too. My mother is not a shy woman, okay?
Tracy's mom's house, the entire house she's craftified it all.
Craftified it.
Everything. She's just created something to go somewhere, from the ceiling to the floor.
It's just beautifully decorated everywhere. It really is. Maybe we have to do a tester over there because her internet is just. Do a test run through and see how it works over there, right? So I'm not pulling this all together. I'm looking for a space in here, and I'm pulling it through the mesh, right? But I don't want to go all the way. I don't want to pull it all the way under because then you won't be able to see the bow that much. So I'm finding a little space in there.
Bertha says she's been watching you ever since Mod Podge.
Oh, wow. Y'all been with me for a minute, huh?
Who's this here?
Well, don't forget, we'll be on Saturday, y'all, for the Mindless Crafting with me Fall Harvest Edition. Right? Don't forget.
At 1
to
o'clock
join us
Eastern Standard Time.
At 1 o'clock, y'all, just for y'all, just so you don't forget, okay? Okay? Saturday at 1 o'clock, we're going to be crafting our kit, our Harvest Wishes kit. So,
Karen Reed says, when you mix and match colors, they look awesome. But when I do it, not so much. What am I doing wrong? What you're doing wrong is you're not accepting it.
Well, you know what? You want to mix. You see, I have somewhat of a, more of a kind of earth tones here. A smaller pattern and then somewhat of a large, bright pattern, like a burst of color, right? So you lay down this so there's not, and this is just me. I lay this down. This can actually go with any color, right? But look how nice and soft it is. Then you mix it with a pattern, right? And it just looked good to my eye. It's hard to really tell how it's going to come together. But then that pop of like color really sets it off too.
And also, if you think in terms of whatever the base is, dark on light and light on dark, it's very difficult to see something dark if it's on something dark.
Yeah, like a white would be nice with this too. A white, you can do this with a red too. Yeah, it just all depends. It was Hobby Lobby just had too many choices for me, first of all, okay?
Ooh, Bertha. Tracy, Bertha Bless Wilson is skipping choir rehearsal. Bertha, I'm calling. I'm telling the people. I can't come today.
I said, Bertha.
Something in my throat.
Bertha.
Bertha. Bertha. Exactly. Kathleen German said it so. I couldn't have said any better. Kathleen said, Norma, that's because you're not Tracy. You are you, so you do you.
Yeah, this is just the colors that look good for me, but this may not be everybody's cup of tea, these colors, but I just try to mix. I like patterns on patterns, even in card making. You notice the same style. And what I'm doing back here is I'm just twisting it. I'm bringing it through the mesh and then I'm twisting it, but I don't want it to go all the way in, I don't want it to go all the way in to the mesh because then it gets lost. And then you go back And you just fluff these up. Just go back and fluff them up, right? Okay, so let's go and do the other side there.
So it kind of has a uniformity.
But you have to get, you know, the whole thing is to start, right? That's the biggest thing right there. Started, because I had this, that wreath form for over a year. So, I mean.
Oh, Jessica.
I'm just saying, y'all.
You probably did. Well, Jessica says, did I miss the deadline for the Veterans Card Drive? Well, we mailed them.
We already, yeah, we actually, it was due by the 20th.
Because we actually.
But I think we had, Jessica, you were down for, I have a package in there from you. We're actually going through stuff now because I have to deliver them by the 25th to them. So we're going through everything now.
I think that's Monday.
Yeah.
Deb C says, I'm working. I'm listening to you guys on TV and listening to a stream on Twitch. Can you please say multitasking?
That is some multitasking right there.
You must be a Gemini.
Could be a Pisces, okay.
Exactly, Sonia Creel. Sonia Creel is telling Michelle, don't worry about it. Just get what you got going out. Tracy always helps you get that rough project done.
Just start. Okay, so now we're gonna do some more bows on this, y'all. I'm gonna move it for a minute so I can work on another bow.
Ethel says her order didn't arrive yet, but
Oh,
she'll still be viewing. I hope it gets there, Ethel.
I do.
I do too.
We had to go in there and talk to some people because we were like, what's going on? Okay, so I'm going to do these at 24 too. 24 inches. But I'm going to double bow these up. You'll see in a moment.
Kitty May says, love that wreath. I'm watching on my TV, so I can't comment. Now I grab my phone and this room may never get finished. Just make Eli do it. Eli, do the room. Let's do it now.
Let's see.
Deb C says, I am a Gemini. Deb C, I believe that because you're describing me. I do exactly what you're saying. I can read a book, watch YouTube, work on a project, talk on the phone,
clean the house. Oh, no, never mind. We don't
want to put that part in that.
Right, we don't see that part. Okay, yeah, you're right.
We don't want to overtask ourselves.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Let's see. I want one. That's going to be 1. That's going to be 2. Let's see. Let's do another one of these. Hey, Goobs. Here's the dog now. Okay, y'all.
Jessica says, well, just toss the card if it comes late. I should have mailed the card separately. Believe me, Jessica.
We got a package from Jessica.
Yeah, we do have something from you, Jessica.
We have something from you. Jessica, we're actually going through them all now.
Yeah, we have something.
Melanie's actually putting some stuff together now. We had to go make another post office run. So we're getting them together now and checking off the names and stuff.
Michelle Trio says she found 5 packs of Christmas scrap paper she can make cards with.
Oh, nice.
Sarah Johnson. Sarah talking about clean the house, laugh out loud.
Sarah, that's funny. Okay. So let's go ahead and put these together, right? Well,
Norma Watson.
Bill, what they saying? Because I know you're trying
Norma
to
talking about
hide
Bill, help clean the house.
stuff.
I do help. I stay out of the way.
He certainly does
No,
that.
I do help. I help. I do. You just won't stop.
I won't
You
stop.
gotta stop sometime. You can't just keep going.
Cleaning is
Look,
an
you have to
ongoing
say,
thing.
look, we're now getting ready to clean this. And I'll
No.
say, okay. And
You want to do bits at a time so that
because
you
I
don't
know
have
that
so much.
there's a finishing point, but I'm not gonna just be, I think I'll clean this. I think I'll clean this. Now I clean no.
Well, you do a good job at that, babe.
You have to tell me. I
Bill,
need
you
to
do
know
a
when
good
it comes
job.
to cleaning. I have to have the beginning and the end. We're gonna clean this, and okay. Now it's in my mind. I can go and kamikaze. But when I'm at that point Z, do not look for me, because I'm multitasking with my
Well, you must be
my
always
more
at
important stuff. Me
you're
and
always
DFC,
at
okay?
the point Z then, okay?
Me and DFC now, we gotta do our thing, okay?
Oh, we got a little shadow going on here, huh? See it? Hopefully we got the sunlight coming in again,
Exactly, Cindy W.
What did Cindy say?
Cindy says, Jim does too, Bill. If I send him out with the trash, I may never see him again. Oh my God, I got out. Oh my God. I mean, I was a kid, okay? Our whole mission in life was just to get out of the house, like on the, especially in the summer. But my mother would have a mountain of stuff for you to do, so you had to get the list up front. Because if you could get out the house, you knew you didn't have to come back all day and just don't let the street light catch you outside. That's all. And I mean, anything short of death, broken arms or something, I was not coming in that house. You believe that one. You come in the house, she would definitely come up with something for you to do. I'm so glad you're back. I need you to watch the world. Clean the garage. No. No. I'll starve before I go back in the house.
No, you won't, babe.
Yes, I will.
You will not starve,
Let
okay?
me tell you, I probably won't, because we had some apple trees, cherry trees that we would attack.
If nothing else brings him home, dinner will, okay?
There was this man down the road. I can't even tell how many times I've run from him, from getting in his cherry trees, and he would catch us, try to eat.
You know what? That's cool if I put this like
Wait.
this. Huh.
Norma Watson. Oh, okay, Kathleen. Kathleen says in 10 minutes she's going to have to go. But thank you for everything you've done, Kathleen.
Yes. Thank you for joining us, okay? Look at this. So I'm putting these two together, right? Now I'm going to take my chenille stem.
You know what, Tracy?
And I'm going to turn this. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
I'm going to turn this like this, right? I'm bringing this up like this, and I'm going to turn it. Right? And then you're going to take your tails and just kind of flip them out, right? And then I can add them to. Look how cute that is. Then we're going to add them on to the wreath, okay? So this is like mixing the colors now. I'm actually alternating. So you'll see in a moment when I attach them to the wreath. So I'm just kind of centering it, right? Fold it over and pinch the center from here to here, right? This will be about the center.
I can see that, Kitty
Right.
May.
Okay, and then you're going to take your chenille stem.
Tracy, Kitty May says she has 2 teenagers. Whenever she starts cleaning, everyone disappears.
Everyone
around
disappear,
her.
but when they ready to eat, though.
She said if she ever wants quiet time, she just starts cleaning. When you want them back, you just make some food.
Yep.
Here! They start coming in the picture like Kramer, huh?
I can't help it. It's just in me to clean, you know? It's just in me. I guess my mother raised us to make our bed as soon as we get out of the bed, just to make it, you know?
Mimi B, we do have yours. Your cards. Bye, Rebecca. Rebecca has to go.
Okay, so once I get these on the wreath, I can now really fluff them up. But for now, I'm just gonna make them and then we'll get them on the wreath. I can't wait. Can't wait because it's coming together. Right? You just never know how it's gonna really turn out until you start putting a couple of these together.
Cindy Gross says she cleans when she gets really mad. So your house is in shambles then, huh?
That's funny. I be Swiffering though. That's Swiffer. I still like the Swiffer. Best mop ever.
I saw this thing on TV, y'all. It was some kind of it did everything. It's like a Swiffer combination vacuumer or something. Grew up cleaner. I said, Tracy, I'm gonna get you one of these. Tracy looked at me like, you don't get me one of these.
No, you said we need one. I was like, we? Because I know he wasn't going to use it, y'all, okay? You talking about we? Look at that. Simple bow, y'all. Simple. You can do this, right? You can do this. Wait till those go on the wreath. You see how pretty they look. That. Okay. Super easy, y'all. Y'all can do this. How many people we got on here, babe?
155.
Nice. Y'all still hanging in there with me. It's coming, y'all. We're getting there. Just got to take it one step at a time. Cindy Grove. You're speaking French now.
Exactly.
Ah.
Jessica says, I clean to distract the mind. I cleaned a lot during quarantine.
Yeah.
Bonnie Glover, my great grandma never like that. Bonnie says, my mom, when they cleaned, they had to be able to bounce a quarter off the bed. And you couldn't sit on it because the bed was only for sleeping. What you doing on the bed? I'm sleeping.
Okay, y'all, we coming along here. Let's get our wreath back again. Let's get our wreath back in here now. Okay, let's go ahead and pull these to the side because I really need to look at this now. It's coming together. So you see now we got a spark of color. Now I'm going to take this because I still have other things that I need to add into this, right? Yep, let's turn it this way. Okay, so we're coming in this way. Let's see what are y'all saying?
They're talking about a lot of them have OCD tendencies, like you, which is why they clean so much.
Yeah, the counter has to be spotless. I don't like to go to bed with dishes in the sink. You know that I have to have everything cleaned up. So I'm not pulling it all the way through, y'all. Once again, I'm just kind of finding an opening in the back and twisting it, right? Don't overthink it.
Tracy, we're kind of the same on that part.
And then just go this way.
I don't like to go to bed with dishes in
Now
the
I'm
bed.
going to fluff. Fluffing these out now, right? And imagine if you want, I just used 2, right? You can use 3, you can use 4. It's just up to you. Okay, so now I'm putting it in between, and that serves as more filler for the wreath.
Well, there you go.
I sound like I know what I'm doing, huh?
Jessica said she didn't know square wreaths existed.
Yeah, those wreath forms. When I saw Dollar Tree has been getting a lot of stuff. I saw the witch's hat one, and what else was the other one I saw? Okay, so gently, don't pull it all the way through because then it starts to flatten the wreath out. You could always go back and fluff everything else up, but you don't want to flatten that out.
Mimi B said she's the type that was straight a crooked picture in the doctor's office.
Mm.
So you guys, y'all so OCD that you found yourself watching TV, and all of a sudden you see something amiss or out of place, and you just can't even watch the movie anymore because you wish so badly that someone would come and clean that part.
Mm.
That's pretty OCD right there.
Cause you stress, huh? Certain shows will cause you stress.
So y'all can't even watch Hoarders, huh?
The Hoarders makes you want to clean even more. Okay. So
I've seen some episodes of Hoarders that were so incredible. You didn't even know how the people got in the house, okay?
okay, then go back and fluff everything out, right? Curl your ribbon up and out. Up and out. Up and out. And then fluff your bows, right? Let's again.
Norma Watson says Hoarders is terrible to watch. Hoarders is kind of amazing. It's unbelievable that kind of thing exists.
Yeah, the psychological behind it too. Yeah. When you start really learning like some of the traumatic events that the people have gone through.
Then what's really amazing is when they have all the stuff, all the people lined up and they're trying to throw the stuff away and they're like, so what can we throw away? And the Hoarders won't let them throw nothing away.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a bubblegum wrapper. No, I need this.
Yeah, it goes deeper when you really start thinking.
I need this umbrella. But you have like about 500 umbrellas, but I need all of them.
Okay, just pushing it through here, y'all. And I'm just pushing it through the mesh so then it'll stay still. To me, I find that when I push it through the mesh, it stays still better. The bow is more sturdy, but don't pull it all the way through.
I was watching the Hoarders one time, and the man's house was so full of stuff that you ever seen a commercial where a person falls into the lake when it's really cold, and then the top freezes back over, so they kind of swim on their back and they breathe air with their nose. This man, his stuff was all up to the ceiling. He had just enough room to kind of crawl, and then kind of drop off into his bedroom because it was that packed full of stuff. Hi, Karen Hickerson.
Hey, Karen, she just tuning in? Okay. Oh, got to put that other one on. And see, I haven't even started adding some of the other stuff in there. Like the other things that we can start to add in here. So like I said, I'm not a professional wreath maker, but I like making wreaths, you know? I just want to have fun with it. So pretty good so far, huh?
Yeah. You know, my daughter, like Ariel, and my nephew, Diamond, they're supposed to go to a haunted house this weekend. I can't go to stuff like that. I already know if somebody jumps out or touches me inside one of those houses, I'd probably get killed. Or kill them. I would get killed because I would run through the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. This is what we got so far, y'all. This is what we got. So I got to take a look at it to really get in there, you know, like really get in there with. Let's see. See, well, now we got our pumpkins and stuff.
You're absolutely correct, Sonia Creel.
I'm just going to lay these here for now.
Sonia Creel says hoarders it's not really about the hoard. She watches hoarders. She likes it because she learns how deep the issues that they have.
Yes, yes.
That's exactly right. It's amazing that people's response to certain events. Some people hoard, some people drink, some people do drugs, some people do whatever it is. They're responding to something.
I have to decide what my top part of this wreath is going to be. I just realized I need to think about where my top part, where I'm going to put the big bow on this. And you know what? I'm going to pull one of these off because I need to have a big bow on here. So I'm going to pull one of these off.
So you're not locked in. You can always readjust your...
Readjust, right. So I'm taking this one off, y'all, because I need to have a big bow on one of these areas. I can't not have my big bow. So I may end up adding this bow into another bow, basically. Okay, so let's take this off for now.
Jessica says, did you get the pumpkins from Hobby Lobby?
Yep, those pumpkins did come from Hobby Lobby. And I think they were 40% off. Super cute though, aren't they? Okay, so let's see what we want to do here. And I like the fact these have the picks on them. So I can kind of just put these in here for right now until I figure out exactly where I want these to be.
So you're getting a general feeling of where you want it.
General idea, right. 2. Bow is going to be up there, the main bow. Right? Now, if you want to take that pick off of there, you can take the pick off of the
white thing.
Of the pumpkin, and you can just glue it on if you want to. So, but I'm going to just stick it on here because I think I like it the way it is on here. Just find a space and push it in there. And that thing grabs on, okay?
Bye, Bobby Thompson.
See ya, Bobby.
Exactly, Brenda Hightower. Brenda says, Bill, stay away from the haunted house. You reach a certain age, you don't want to get you scared too suddenly.
You sure don't. Any age, okay?
Kids love to be scared, though.
Some kids. Now I'm going to take some of these. I'm going to move these out of the way because I need to get a really clear vision of what this looks like.
So now you get a burst of color coming out in the thing, huh?
Yep. So I need to like really look at this thing to see what it looks like. Right, because we got this too. So I got to remember I want to put this on here. I want to put my big bow up here.
What about those flowers?
Did you see how those are coming together there? Look at that. That is really coming together. Okay. So let's go ahead and put our flowers and stuff on here. Little picks from Dollar Tree. Okay, I got 3 of these, y'all. Look how cute these are. So now we put our little foliage on here. And that actually... See, and I don't have to glue everything down right now. I can kind of see where I want everything first and then go back in. Oh, Cindy Andrews says she has to go back to work. Read the rest of her comment, babe. What did
She
she
said,
say?
nuts. I've got to go back to work. Love the wreath. I'll check it out later to see the finished product.
Yes. It's super big. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be once you get everything on there. Okay, so. Start to put our picks in here. And all you have to do is put some glue, hot glue on here, and then stick them in. But I want to see what it looks like first before I start permanently sticking stuff in there. Let me make sure. Can y'all see all of it? Looks like I feel like I'm out of camera right now. Off the camera. Am I?
No.
Okay. See how everything is in there. So just kind of sticking stuff down in there before I glue it. I need these to be showing for real though. This one right here. But I want to make sure my sign is going to fit right down in there. Y'all see where I'm going here? I think y'all do.
What, you gonna hot glue that? Do I need to go get the plug?
The
cord.
We'll see. Either that, I could wire it in there. Ooh, I like it. That is adorable. Do y'all see that? Okay, now, and I have the flowers. So let's go ahead and get our big ribbon on there first, and then we'll put the other stuff in there. Okay, so I'm going to move this again. And let's go ahead and get our big ribbon on here.
You enjoy this part?
Because I get to make a ribbon now. Okay, so let's go with, this is going to be a larger ribbon. So I'm gonna do this at 30 inches because I want that's going to be pretty large. You'll see in a moment, y'all.
Becky White says, I'm catching you late. The first time I'm watching, we have to watch the replay.
Oh, nice. She said this the first time?
Yep. Well, welcome, Becky White.
So I am putting making the larger ribbon for my wreath, which I was not sure how it was going to come out. But as I put it together, that's when you start to see what it's going to really look like.
Cindy Crow says, the things you learn at 45. I just started a list of things I learned this year.
Oh, nice.
The things you learn after you know it all. You know what I'm saying, Cindy?
You know what? I am going to need my hot glue. You cut on the fold, everyone, and go up. Okay? I've done it the other way before and not realizing. Okay?
Mary Brown says, Margie.
I'm going to need that plugged in.
She's going to use our truck.
Y'all are funny.
I'm surprised Mary
When
said
I saw
my
that
truck.
When I saw that truck, I was like, oh, I got to have it. That's going to have to go on the wreath. Because the colors went perfectly with this. I had this already and I wasn't sure how this was going to come together. Bill, I can actually plug it in down here, babe.
It's too short. Cord. I'm getting cord.
No, it's good. I got a cord right here.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. Okay, y'all. I'm going to have to go ahead and plug up this to get it going for right now. Plug up my hot glue gun. Just because. I wasn't sure if I would need it, but I brought it down just in case. And it looks like I'm going to need it. Okay, and we're going to get some of these now. And I'm going to cut these about the same. I really want this to be kind of a wispy bow. Wispy. Is that even?
I want it wispy.
I want it to be kind of a wispy bow.
Right here.
Did you get enough cards for the vets? I was going to send you 5, but never saw the names you gave. Who was that?
Kieran Holgren.
No, I think we're good now. Yeah, we're good. Everyone who was assigned a vet sent the cards, so I'm gonna take them over on Monday. Okay, so you see that right there, right? You're gonna just pinch and fluff, right? So we're gonna have all of this is gonna be one thing together. So I'm gonna take the larger ones. Let's take the larger ones first because it's easier to put those together. Take the larger ones and pinch. And I don't want like too much of a I don't want too much of a long tail there because I have to put this, I don't want it to cover our truck. The truck is so cute. So okay, pinch that. Just putting them all together, y'all. Putting them all together. Thanks. I thought someone asked a question.
A bunch of people ask questions. Which one? What is kombucha? I don't know. Linda Hubbard says, what is kombucha? What is kombucha? Someone must have said something about kombucha.
Anything about the wreath? Any questions so far? I think y'all got it. Y'all can do this, okay? So now I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops. That looks good to me. I'm going to go ahead and hold on one moment. Before I even do that, I'm so excited right now. I'm moving ahead of myself. I'm going to put these in here. Got 3 of these. For some reason, uneven numbers really get me. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and squeeze them together, and I'm going to turn the ribbon, right?
Okay, Trace.
Turn the ribbon. Don't worry that it's starting to wrinkle up. It's okay. Give it a few turns, and then I'm going to pull it apart.
Tracy, kombucha is a fermented, lightly effervescent, sweetened black or green tea drink commonly consumed for its purported health benefits.
Oh, okay.
Sounds too healthy for me.
Well, we're on a health thing now, health journey right now, so.
Me too,
Any kind of health benefit stuff is good, okay? Okay, y'all, I think we're close to where I want this to be.
Leia said she learned a new word today. Kombucha.
So I want this to be down a little bit and these to be up because I want this to really stand out when it goes above here. You see what I'm saying?
Beanie Free says you forgot to put the dovetail on the.
In a moment. One moment. Didn't forget.
Hi, Tisha First C. Hoffman.
Okay, so I want that to be up more. I think once I get it on there, I can go back and do it. Let's see. Oh. Cut on the fold. Cut on the fold. Cut on the fold, and we got some unraveling there. Need to get a lighter, huh? This is quite therapeutic, y'all. Oops, look at that. Cut my ribbon too much. These scissors are sharp, okay? Cut on the fold. Okay, let's go ahead and add this on now. Okay. Oh, let's go ahead and cut this off for a minute.
People saying, where's Brenda Bodwin? She probably at work. This is her working season.
I know, where is she? How dare she? I'm gonna put some wire on here. I'm gonna turn this over, right? And we're gonna put this wire on here so we can actually,
They can't see you.
we could actually string it through.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna just glue this down on here. I'm just doubling it up a little bit. Just want to make sure it's not heavy. You know what? I think I need it to be longer. I need it to be longer than this. Because we need to bring this to be able to hang on here. Okay, I think that'll be good. I need this to be really strong. So I'm just going to put two of these together. and actually glue it onto here.
Jasmine Javier says, I love how it's coming out, how all the colors got together and it's looking so cute. I already started working, but I'm watching. That's why I'm not commenting.
Oh, no problem. I'm just going to twist this a little bit because I do want this to really be kind of thick. It wasn't thick enough. So you know what? You got to just create your own way sometimes, you know?
Karen Hankinson said she went back to work, so she's missed a lot of the live. She misses chatting with everyone.
It's that chatting, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the part.
Let's make sure that can stick on there, y'all. I just didn't want that string hanging out there, y'all. That was the thing. Let me see. No one's going to see this, so. I don't have my little glue thing that I used to have upstairs. You know what I'm saying, babe?
Or a little spatula.
That little spatula thing. Because you do not want to get glue on your hands.
I burnt myself with that glue. Tracy said, this glue is really hot. I said, yeah, until I burnt myself.
Mr. Macho. My little spatula thing is upstairs. Okay, so this is what I'm going to use to string it onto our thing without it showing, right? Okay, so now let's go ahead and get our wreath. It has all the colors in there, right? Just place this on here, right? And I can bring this right through here. I just got to make sure that it's right where I need it to be before I attach it. So I'm going to place this here for a moment. And then I'm going to take this. I'm still fussing with my bow here. It's all right.
Well, they're asking where we're at. We're downstairs in the kitchen.
We are actually in the kitchen area right now.
I'm about to close this.
So there's my big bow right there. I'm going to go ahead and attach this right here. I'm just pulling it. I'm going to take this and I'm just pulling it through the mesh. No one's going to see it, y'all. Pulling it through the mesh.
I'll cut the light out.
Hopefully y'all can see all right. That sun really came in bright. I'm going to just put my camera up a little bit higher here. Just because I want y'all to be able to see this. Okay. Okay, so this part here now is going to come through my mesh, and then I'm going to just find a little spot for it to go through. Okay, that is in there. And I know some people glue their thing down, but I don't want to do that. Okay, so we got that part. I got to get my bow on. I got to go around this other side because this is huge because I want y'all to be able to see. Can you see all right now?
Oh, it's fantastic. Look.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. All right, so let's move some of these out of the way. And now I'm going to get over. I'm going on the upper side of the bow now, y'all. Now I'm going to find this right here, and I could go back and I'm going to fix this. Because the nice thing is that with mesh, or not even mesh, this is like a burlap. The burlap bow, and it's wired. It's like a great bow to work with. Okay, so I'm going to start to, I don't want it to be too much down on top of that, the sign there. So I'm taking a look at it from the camera view. But once you really kind of hang it up, you can kind of see where you need something else in there or whether it's okay the way it is. Okay. So I'm not pulling it all the way into the mesh. I'm letting it sit on top so that it doesn't look too far down in there. But it won't be until I actually hang it up, where I can really see it, get a good look at it. And then I can mess with it even more. There's the other pumpkin. Okay. Let's see what we got here. My dog is following me all around the table, y'all. He's literally following me.
You go, I go.
Exactly. Okay, now, got some of these other flowers, y'all. Let's see what we're going to do with these. Okay, y'all still on here with me? Okay, so I'm going to put something in the middle of that. Oh, y'all, this is not in the camera, huh? I think y'all can see that top part of the bow there. When I lift it up, it's going to kind of fall forward a little bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick some stuff in there. Okay, so this is what I have. Okay, got a couple of these. Got a couple of these. These I really like. So I'm going to cut some of these away now. And I can stick these into right in the mesh to kind of fill up my bow and pull in some color. Somebody missed a question? Someone said something, babe. Huh? Oh.
I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Jessica says it's raining for the first time in a while in Sacramento. Feel like singing in the rain.
Oh, wow. Okay, y'all see my pumpkin here? For some reason, I feel like I want that pumpkin in there. I could take it off the stem, and I could put the pumpkin right in there, right off the stem. If I want to, I can glue it right down in there. But I'm just going to leave it like that for now. Just because. I don't want to cover my truck
Karen
up.
Reed.
Do not want to cover up my truck.
Karen Reed talking about Bill is being too quiet. That's because I'm mesmerized now.
That's because he had the sugar. He had the sugar from that cookie, so now it's got him.
No, I'm watching.
Flatlining, okay. And I may have to rework my bow here a little bit too, so that I have more color all kind of in the center part. And let me show y'all what it looks like so far. All right, so I can keep adding these in. I can keep adding more and more of these in here. You see? Just so that it has a little bit more color in there. In this area here, to me, needs some orange in that area. How do I keep the bows where I intended it to be? These are in there. These are tied in.
Sure with these.
Those are tied in with the
Pipe cleaners.
yeah, with the pipe cleaners. I got those there. And so if I feel like I need more color in that bow on the top, all I have to do is get another one of the colorful bows and put it in there. All right? Just take another one of these and maybe put another bow in there. But I'll post this in the group so you can see the final picture. So like I was saying, if I need to, I can take this bow, right, make another bow, and just tie it up and put it right in that bow again. You can always camouflage it somehow. I'll show you in a moment how I do this. Bye, Vicky.
Bye, Vicky.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and dovetail these before I tie them into a bow. And my table is a absolute mess, okay?
It is. Okay, don't jump up here.
I don't want my truck to get lost in there, y'all. Cat want treats, you know. That's the one thing about crafting in the kitchen, is everybody wants a treat. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to get some of the wire again. Get my wire. See that? I'm just going to take this wire and I'm going to take the bow. Watch what I'm going to do with this.
I'm watching.
I'm going to take this and I'm going to pull it through here. This little hole right here in the trunk. Just because I feel like it needs a little bit of color close to this ribbon right here. So sometimes you don't know until you get started. Okay, so I'm pulling it through and I'm tying it with the other end, and then I'm going to fluff it out again. Can y'all see all right up there? Because I can't, I'm not be able to see very well from here. My camera, my phone is in the way, which is my camera. So I can't like see full on.
Love Stamping says, I made a fall and Halloween wreath using your technique a few years ago. I'll post pictures in the Facebook group.
Oh, yes, please.
Bye, Carmina.
See you, Carmina. Okay, we're coming down the line, y'all.
Hi, Joanne. Gilbertson.
And I'm not going to glue everything in here. I'm not going to glue everything until I have it like at a different angle and I can see everything. Okay, we need another one of these in here.
You still got these.
Pumpkin. Yeah, but I don't think I'm going to add these in. See, I still have some of these too. So you still got a couple of other things in there. But this thing is super huge, okay?
What about these?
Let's see what we got.
What about that thing there?
Let's see. I got to get a good
What about these?
eye look.
You got some stuff.
Yeah, I was just showing them some of the stuff. It looks like I could make another wreath using some of the other stuff. So I have enough stuff to make another wreath. Let's see, flower, 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 flower. Right, so if I want, I can put another one of these in there. There's just so much. Let's see. Let me move some of this other stuff out the way so I can really take a look at this. So once I stand it up, I'll be able to really see. Okay. 1, 2. I don't think I'm going to add anything else in there. Maybe another flower somewhere in there at the top of the bow. Possibly. But I think for now, that's everything that I could possibly add in there. I might change this up a little bit. But I'll definitely post it in the group.
Karen Hargrove says, do you ever keep fussing with your wreaths after you hang them?
Once I get it the right way, yes. Yeah, sometimes I do. Yeah. Like this right here, I'll fuss with a little bit more. Once the gravity kind of pulls it down and I have it like hanging on the door, I'll be able to really see it. Let me see what y'all are saying.
They love it.
Yes, I will definitely post a picture once I have it hanging up and everything. And then everything is kind of weighing down.
Cindy says, you don't have enough mesh to make another one, do you? Or you would buy more mesh?
Yeah, I would buy more mesh. Or I have a ton of mesh upstairs. I have like some fall mesh from from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, once I have it hung up, I can see. This angle doesn't allow me to really see it the way I want to. Could be the light though. Okay. Yeah, so what I'll do
Been
is
high
I'm gonna
tower
put more
says you can
flowers.
probably tell once you hang it.
Yeah, once I hang it, I can tell. And then see, I still have this, but I don't know if I want to add that in
Put it in the
there.
bottom corner somewhere.
I don't know if I want to add that in there. You see? And then look, I got these too. Just so y'all can see.
You can really keep going if you wanted to.
Yeah, you can keep going.
And have stuff everywhere between those and these right here.
Yeah. I think I might add a little bit of that in there to tie that little bit of yellow. You see it has the yellow right in there. And just tie a few of those in there too. But yeah, I'll definitely put a picture in the group so y'all can see the final outcome. And I'll still play around with it to kind of get it the way I actually, like I really, really want it. Which that's what wreath making is, right? Because I don't want my truck covered up too much either. I really need that truck to be showing. All right, y'all.
You want me to hold it and
That's
take the
a
phone
lot.
off and show it? Or no?
I got to glue everything down.
Edith Anderson says, Tracy, your wreath looks beautiful, better than any I've ever seen.
Hold on 1 minute. I've got to shift some stuff around a little bit.
You can go higher if you want, so they can really see the full.
Oh, like here?
No.
Oh, you know what? Maybe you should stand up. If you
Close
close up that thing and stand up, I could actually show them. I'll have Bill hold it up, and then I could actually see it. That way you can, yeah. It's pretty big too, up against Bill. Okay. Hold it up a little bit more. It looks round to me now.
If I go any higher, I'll cover my
I'm gonna
face.
take this off, y'all, and let y'all see. That's how big it is. Hold it up more, babe. So they...
Oh, you want me to cover
No.
my face?
I don't want you to cover your face, really. It looks round, doesn't it? It doesn't look like a square anymore.
We'll back up something, but they can yeah.
That's how large it is. Oh, hold it up so that we can see. No, I mean like, yeah, like that. There we go. Now we can kind of see it. It's really big, y'all. And now that it's up, I see where I can add a little bit more color in. But I'll do it when I'm... Yeah, it's pretty large. Bill is a big guy, okay? It looks round. Yes, it does. And it's huge. But it's going to be nice on my front door.
They're going to steal this.
No, they're not.
If you put this on that front door by tomorrow morning, it will not be there, okay?
Yeah. So, yeah, what I'll do is I'll take a picture because I'm going to rework that top bow and get it a little bit more centered like. Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, guess what? We're getting ready to head on out of here. Look, Saturday. Don't forget. Don't forget, Saturday at 1 o'clock. Bill, it's too heavy for you, babe?
No.
Okay. At 1 o'clock. Mindless crafting with me. 1 o'clock p.m. Hey, we're just going to do our thing, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Now, it could be from 1 o'clock to 3, possibly.
Y'all know how we do.
Yeah, you know how we do. Get your kits ready.
I have to make sure I wear this shirt right here around Tracy so she remembers at all times.
I may be wrong, but I doubt it. Yeah.
I need to
Anyway,
add very seriously to the end of that. End of that. Okay.
y'all have a great afternoon. We'll see y'all on Saturday. Don't forget 1 o'clock. Set your alarms because YouTube doesn't always have the alerts on. But set the alarm, mark your calendars. Can't wait till we see y'all. It's going to be fun.
I can't wait to be seen.
Bye.
Bye.